Hey there, welcome to another short video tutorial. This is a tutorial on the teaser, and we're going to look at it on the mat, how you first learn it, and as well as how you put it on the reformer for the first time. This is a request from Tessa. Tessa, if you have any other questions on the teaser, please let me know if there's nothing, if there's something I did not discuss in this video. I'm happy to revisit the teaser because I feel like it's an exercise that's on everyone's mind. So looking at the teaser exercise, I'm going to do one, and then we're going to discuss kind of how the order of the exercises that preceded help, how the shape of the body can help, and what you're doing to stay up there anyway. So done on the mat, the first incarnation of the teaser you usually learn is called teaser 1. And generally you can start with your legs in and your arms up to the ceiling. Eventually you can start with your legs down and your arms overhead. So teaser 1, I'm going to do two versions. So I'll do the one that starts here. So you're going to reach your legs out to your 45-degree angle. You're going to roll up to your teaser. You're going to roll down. And ultimately you're going to do 3 in a row with your legs out there. Of course, if when you roll down, you need to bring your knees in each time, initially that is also fine. And you would just send them out again each time. And then gradually for your teaser 1, as you become more and more proficient, and you can start with your body lying down on the mat, you'll just bring your arms up, you'll roll everything up to your teaser, you'll lift your arms and your back, and you'll stretch everything out longer on the mat. Okay, so what's actually going on here? Let's look at what prepares you for the teaser first. So, when you're lying down like this, or even when you're here, it's reminiscent of a position that you started at the top of your workout. So at the beginning of your workout, you're going to come up for your 100. And it's really a very similar coming up, except you don't come all the way up. Then you'll do the same, so that's exercise 1, the 100. Joe Pilates builds his help in quite quickly. So then the second exercise, the roll up, is really the same round shape, the same rolling off the mat, except your lower body is fixed and on the mat and has help from a strap. So we've got the 100, the roll up to help you, the roll over, the single leg circle, rolling like a ball. Rolling like a ball is the same shape that you will have ultimately in your teaser. So if you do rolling like a ball where you're all the way up here sitting up, that's really not a position that's going to lead to you being able to send your legs out and be in the teaser. Make your stomach take you into a more precarious position, and you will feel the stomach engage, the underneath part of the seat fight to save you from toppling over. And then that round shape is really what's going to eventually become your teaser. So you're cultivating that shape of the body right away. Rolling like a ball, single leg pull, double leg pull, scissors, 2 legs lowering, crisscross, all really strong stomach work, opening up the back. That's going to really strengthen you to be able to pull yourself off the mat, even more to do balancing things there. Spine stretch forward, the next exercise. Again, we're setting up the back position. We're reaching the lower body, we're rounding the upper body. And then spine stretch is going to lead right to an exercise that's exactly like the teaser in shape, except here. Woo! And so open leg rocker, you've got your legs up, your stomach is in, your back is rounded, you're rolling, balancing and controlling yourself. It's really a wonderful precursor to the teaser. Eventually you'll bring the legs together and do it, so you'll really find that shape in there. And then you have the corkscrew, the saw, and then onto your stomach. Exercises on the stomach happen, then you turn over again for the neck pull. Again, a big strengthener of the stomach, a big reinforcer of the round shape. So those are the many kind of foreshadowing exercises that we get before we get to the teaser. I'm trying to think if there's any others of note. Those are the biggies. And as usual, Joe Pilates prepares us with the order of the universe, building the skills in until we get to the teaser exercise. So now let's take a look at the shape and what you're doing to have you stay there and sustain the exercise. We already talked about how if you're all the way sitting upright, which you'll want to do because it makes one feel comfortable, and you really want to get in touch with being a little uncomfortable into the round place. And the reason for that is because if you think of your, double leg pull, how could I forget? So double leg pull, the quintessential Pilates exercise, the stomach pulls in and the limbs all reach long and away from it. And that's really what you want to cultivate, the same action of a lot of opposing forces as you do your teaser. You just have to balance and you're in the air and you don't get to lie down. So let's roll up. So even lying down, you can kind of imagine, your double leg pull. So the stomach is going to pull in. It's going to be very reluctant to leave the mat. And you're going to reach everything away from your stomach, which is pulling in. And you really want to keep that action up because that's what's going to keep you balanced. The stomach working to pull back, the limbs reaching to go escape and go away. And that's what holds you still and sturdy in your position. And the reason for the round shape and all the opposing forces, you really want to feel the weight of your legs is considerable. And you really want to have the legs not heavy weighing on your back. So that the legs really grow out of the stomach so that they're not heavy and pulling on your back and making this have to help you. You want to scoop it in, reach from the back of you, like you're trying again for that global stretch of the back. And then you'll roll down. So that's a little bit of how it starts and things to work on in the teaser exercise on the mat. And when you first learn the teaser, hopefully your teacher will help you and assist you by holding onto your legs as you learn to roll up and down. As you get a little more proficient, you'll do it yourself the way I did it first in the video. And then there's also a nice way that you can strengthen yourself in the teaser. There's two nice ways actually. And by nice, I mean they're a little bit helpful and they're a little bit really hard, which is strengthening you and helpful ultimately. So this one is a teaser with one leg. So the good news is one foot is down, you're not really balancing. But the bad news is that that foot being down really gives you a parameter that you have to deal with because you want that foot to stay in one spot. So you would just roll up and down with one leg in the air. And depending on where you put this foot, if you put it close, it's going to make it really prohibitive and hard to come up. And if you put it too far away, it's just going to be the roll up. So you want to find a place that's possible, yet challenging. Oh, which I think is right there. And then you'll switch to the other leg. And you can do each leg 3 times. Whew, that's strengthening teaser number 1. Strengthening teaser number 2 is started sitting up. That's the good news. The bad news is that once you get in your teaser position, you're going to try to roll down 3 times and then sit up again. And then do the whole thing 3 more times, if you can. So you'll reach to your teaser, And then you'll roll down with control until the tips of the shoulder blades touch, and then you'll roll back up again. And then you'll roll down, and then you'll roll back up. You'll do it 3 times, and then you'll sit. And it may be that as you're first learning it, you know, maybe the position is hard enough to hold and you go down like a little before you lose it and you come up. And a little, and it's just gonna strengthen all of the parts of the stomach. So you'll just eke out a little bit more rolling back each time as you work on it in your workouts. So I hope that helps with exercise, with teaser on the mat. But let's also work on starting teaser on the reformer. You know, we do it everywhere. And please let me know if you'd like to see starting the teaser on the Cadillac and the Wunda chair and ways to work on those teasers as well. But we're gonna look at the reformer. So I have the reformer set up with the long box. I'm gonna get my straps. It's on 1 spring. And first when you learn it, you'll learn it sort of in pieces. So you'll do the sitting up balancing part first, perhaps. Then you'll learn how to roll down afterwards, and eventually you'll put the whole thing together where you roll up from a lying down position. So you want to make sure that you are indeed sitting on the box, you're not too far forward. And then from here, you'll use your stomach and you'll reach your arms and legs forward. And here you have the strap to kind of, in your position on the box, to really put you in the position, which is very helpful. And then here you'll just learn how to keep your lower body working as you move the upper body. And the connection of how to move the straps and not fall over is considerable. And then you'll just lower your arms, the carriage will come in, and you'll put your feet down. Let's look at that one more time. So you'll balance behind your tailbone. You'll pull the stomach in and reach the arms and legs, finding your position. And then really keep the lower body working as you move the straps. And then you'll lower the arm all the way. The carriage comes in and you'll put your feet down. So once that is going well, then you can add the rolling back to the box part. And it might be that you see it's going well, you know that it can roll up elsewhere, and they just put it all together right away. But if not, you can break it up into little parts. So scoop in and reach up. So you've done your lower and lift 3 times. And then you'll just reach all the limbs forward, pull your stomach in to control your descent to the box. And you'll lie back down. I'm a little far. And this is one way you can lie down. I'll do the next way. So when you come up, pretend they came up. You can also roll down and bring your knees into your chest. And you can also roll up with your knees into your chest. You'll do what you do, and then you'll roll back down again. And so it may happen that the teaser all comes together, they do all 3 parts of it, you know, they can do it and it just becomes a part of their routine. It might be that it's a little more challenging depending on who they are, and they have to build it in slowly with the balancing part first, then rolling down and up while you work on it a million other places to strengthen and open the back. So if you have any questions about this part of the teaser, how to find it initially on the mat, the shape, the order of the exercises, putting it on the reformer, please leave me a comment below and ask your question. If you're not a subscriber, please do so. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, or if there's a particular exercise you'd like to see in a video tutorial, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Okay, I would think this would take precedence over straightening your leg but sinking your back. So the tree is done all in 3s. You're kind of shaking out the work that you did in the strap. You're just kind of like easing it out a little bit. And then you'll walk up to your ankle. And the tree is done in various incarnations, various different ways. People teach it differently.